what is it that we are here to do? What do you think is the purpose in life? That's a fucking good question. And if you know the answer, let me know. But my assumption is your purpose in life is to find your purpose. Because when you find your purpose, all of a sudden, you lose time and space. You feel fulfilled. And you feel a sense of peace and joy that is hard to describe because all of a sudden you feel whole. Has anyone here ever been in a vehicle where it's made a lot of money and you should have enjoyed it a lot more than what you did, but you didn't because something just didn't feel right, but you were still making money? And this is what I'm talking about. Because I've been involved in many businesses before, especially in my early business building career, where making loads of money, millions of bucks. And I felt like there was this massive void inside me, and I felt like something was missing, and I couldn't put my finger on what it was. And what I didn't realize until later is I was actually doing things that weren't aligned with why I was here as a human being. So I don't think your purpose in life is to make money. I think your purpose in life is to find what makes you happy. Now, I'm not going to say every single one of you is going to have an incredibly altruistic purpose, but what I am going to suggest that every single one of you has a reason to be here that perhaps you've either touched on or haven't covered yet. Now, happiness isn't an outcome. It's not a destination-based sport. It's an activity. You don't do something to make you happy. You do something that allows you to feel greater levels of contentment. You feel greater levels of peace and joy. And what's really interesting is the happiness study, positive psychology and all that jazz. The happiness study identified that people who are happy are 78% more likely to experience success in business than people who are not. That to me says fucking everything you need to know about success. Find something that allows you to express things that fill you up with happiness. And that is finding this. What am I here to do? How do I find my purpose? Well, first of all, it starts with asking a question. What do I love to do? Okay? What do I think about? What do I read about? What do I talk about? Okay? What is it that when I'm doing it, I literally lose time and space? Now again, people think that a purpose is one of these things that you, by right as being a human being, you should just be given a purpose. But what we need to understand is that it is often in the pursuit of purpose that it reveals itself. We have to go through what's referred to as the hero's journey. In the hero's journey, there's a number of different components to that. And one of them is you have to be put into a situation where you are challenged. And this might be a little bit, esoteric or ethereal for some of you. I don't fucking care. Okay, this is what I've observed by studying hundreds and hundreds of very wealthy entrepreneurs and most of the billionaires on this planet. Self-made. Is they find what it is that they love. They start pursuing what they love, and then big challenges start getting put in front of them. Because when you're pursuing something that's great, you need skills, knowledge, and experience. And the only way you develop skills, knowledge, and experience, and the grit required, is through challenge. Now, what do you think happens when you're in the pursuit of purpose? You get to experience life. There's an old saying, if you aim for the stars and you miss, you're still on top of the world. Does this make sense?